Oh, hello.
Oh, there's Spider-Man in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Deadpool. I'm sorry. This is PG Deadpool.
Yes.
I think this is PG-13 though.
This is PG-13.
Are you excited?
I am.
That's pretty mild, actually.
I'm wearing the suit. I can be as mild and monotone as I want.
That's true. I'm not.
I
in
am
the suit.
baking.
I'm mildly curious. I've been seeing the ads for it. It's been looking good. It has very high reviews.
Yes.
On Rotten Tomatoes. Also, I just got back from San Diego, so I'm a
Right.
little pooped from this 10-hour drive I just got done with.
But what's the best way to decompress and with some Spider-Man?
With some good old-fashioned Marvel A+ work. Let's hope. And I've been hearing good things about the villain.
Yes.
I'm hoping that this
It's Michael
movie,
Keaton, so I have confidence in that regard.
he reprised his role as Birdman. Except now it's Vulture.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping this one does, is it breaks that trend of weak kind of Marvel villains we've had for several years.
Well, I think we at least know, we are going to know his name anyway.
At least, yeah.
But anyway,
It's
yeah.
memorable enough. I'm excited.
Yes, I am as well.
And I'm excited to see the reactions you're going to get.
It's going to be fun.
You already were yelled at by the manager of McDonald's.
I had to take the mask off.
What if you were like, a superhero never reveals it?
They would've-
And they're like, get out! And you're like, you got it.
I should have tried it.
Yeah, no, you should. If we were filming, you should have tried it. We weren't
Anyway,
filming.
let's head on inside.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Spider-Man! This is my homecoming. That's the title of the movie.
Oh,
The
that's
joke.
right. I forgot.
But all right, what'd you think?
I liked it.
I liked it too.
I gotta say, it's a little bit below the bar I was expecting,
Fair
to be
enough.
honest. But what did you like about it? Let's start with you.
I think that Tom Holland is Spider-Man.
He is.
That
was well casted.
was very well casted. Like we can say that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield played him, but no, he just is.
Yes.
He just is him.
They casted someone who's finally like within the age demographic that it
Yeah.
matches so well. It feels pretty genuine. I do want to admit that like I didn't realize that this was kind of the first time Marvel, the MCU, was stepping into that high school
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah,
they
it's
haven't really
weird.
done that. And
It's
I think
it's weirder thinking about it how it's going with it's going to more of the street level stuff outside of Daredevil
Right.
and whatnot and such. Because it's like, whoa, all right, so you're telling me this person isn't going to get totally decapitated. That's great.
right. And well, I just felt like it was a little bit awkward. Like Marvel doesn't completely understand. It definitely sounded like a bunch of parents' ideas of what teenagers
Yeah.
act like.
That too.
There's part of it. I get that it's genuine because they have the kids that are like, "What are you hiding?" Just kidding. I don't care. And that's the weird kid. But then there's that. I don't know. There's a lot of cliches with the love interest.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, what's to know about her? She's pretty.
Yeah. Well, they did that whole classic, like, everything goes in slow-mo, your best friend's voice talking
Yeah.
about, your childhood starts droning out, and you see slow-mo walking girl, and you're like, okay.
The best friend is what kind
Come
of
on.
annoyed me the most.
You don't like Ned?
I thought he was all right, but there's sometimes where it's like, dude, you
He goes a little too nerd.
like, I feel like if I did the stuff that he did when trying to say, Peter knows Spider-Man, you would just punch me in the throat,
Yeah.
and you would be within your right to.
I relate. I had friends in high school that were very much like Ned, but
Yeah.
there were several times where it was. I mean, it becomes so obvious what they're doing. You watch The Flash, right?
Yeah.
He is Cisco.
He is Cisco.
He is supposed to be the nerdy one
Man
that we
with
relate
screens.
to. Right. Man with screens. Which reminded me, I thought they were going to reference Kim Possible. Where they talk
That's
to.
right.
What's the sitch?
Wade, I think.
Wade. I can't remember. Carefully, your head's cut off.
It's been a long time since I've heard of that show.
But that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
The guy with the computers. But I would say this movie's kind of aimed at a much younger demographic.
This is true.
I'm trying to think of who I'd recommend this to because I feel like
It might
a lot
be more.
of it,
It's more family friendly than I think a lot of the MCU in particular.
Yeah.
Not just Netflix stuff, but like.
Oh, no.
But even more so than like Iron Man or something like that, because
yeah.
those deal with some heavy stuff.
Right, and well, not even that heavy. It's just kind of aimed at like there's a lot of older references that adults get, and we just watched the Black Panther trailer before Spider-Man started.
Yeah,
that's looks like such a hardcore, hard, dark-looking, scary movie.
Yeah.
And in front of this almost feels like something for 8-year-olds.
At the least, yeah. it
Like,
does.
there's a couple bits of language, but for the most part, not really.
And reference to porn.
Yeah, that felt a little out of place to me. It was it was a comedic effect, but still,
Yeah.
it was just kind of like, oh, we're going there now. Okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I thought Michael Keaton did a good job.
You liked Michael Keaton?
I liked Michael Keaton.
I think he was a better than average Marvel villain.
I think he's gonna be more memorable than like
Yes.
Hannibal was in Doctor Strange.
Right. No,
I
you're
thought
right.
to myself, he's menacing, and he actually seems like he's got a personality. That's great.
Yeah, there was a bit of a performance actually that went along with it, and it's nice to have a villain that's just a guy.
Yeah.
I think that was refreshing.
He's just a guy who's kind of resourceful.
Yeah, I was trying to think of other villains we've had. We've had gods, we've had demons, we've had robots. Like
This one's
it's
just
refreshing to just have. It's a bad guy.
Yeah.
But I was a little confused. See, again, why I want to say this is kind of subpar for me is because it has bigger plot holes than usual for a Marvel film to me.
Like,
The idea that contractors could like get it on the ground floor of
That's fair, yeah.
the aliens, and then at the last minute the government walks in and you can't dig here. It's
yeah,
like,
that's a bit of an issue for
we've
sure.
been here for a couple days.
Moreover, the idea that one of these contractors is just smart enough to start designing things out of it.
Yeah, that's the.
But
next
I thought
biggest one.
I think I was just kind of more like, all right,
Your average contractor
yeah.
who knows how to.
This is the
tinker
Marvel
with-
universe. I can't really give a pass for the first one because that's kind of sketchy.
Yeah.
But some random contractor in the MCU just being like, hey, wingsuit.
Let's be weapons dealers now.
I'm like, all right, I could kind of see how that would spiral some weird way.
Yeah, it's a little stretch, but I think what that was missing was he was talking about, like, I have a family I
Yeah.
need to support and feed. And they were very focused on, spoiler alert, announcing that Michael Keaton's family he's actually the father of Peter Parker's love
I thought that was a
interest.
funny twist.
It was a funny twist. I like that moment when he opens the door to take her to the prom and it's him and he's like panicking and freaking out on the inside. But they were so focused on that twist that we never really got the impression that his family was in financial danger or...
Well, probably because he's been stealing so many weapons and whatnot that it's like, hey, we're fine now. It's just
Right.
gotta keep ahead.
Like we never established that they were poor
Right.
and that the stakes were so high that he was willing to kill people and willing to, like, attack, steal, and break the law for his
Yeah.
family. Like, because as far as we know...
Threatening a kid.
Yeah.
You kidding
No,
me?
really. No, that needs to be a memeable scene.
Yeah.
Because don't let him intimidate you. Gets out of car, grabs gun, turns around,
Yeah.
says, "Don't mess with me."
Yeah.
Oh, I love that scene. No, it's like-
I know I freaked out because I was like, all right, so it's very clear they're setting up Scorpion.
Yeah, talk about that. I have no clue what that
Okay.
is.
So clearly, Vulture, Toomes, his person, is
Yeah.
able to make this stuff. And we were already talking about Gargan. Well, Gargan,
Gargan is
his villain name is a Scorpion.
okay.
But here's the thing. Imagine, like, kind of a downgraded Iron Man suit. And you're going to think this is stupid, because it is. But it's a comic book world, so whatever.
Yeah.
It has the tail of a scorpion kind of thing going on. And it's supposed to be an offensive weapon suit, in a way. But the thing is
But
that
it looks like an Iron Man suit.
it functions the same. It's protective, it's metal,
Okay,
it's...
I see. With a
Anyway-
scorpion tail coming from, like, the butt?
Yeah, like where the tailbone would
Interesting.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, they would do that. Mm-hmm.
But-
Marvel will make that work.
And I was also freaking out because they had Donald Glover
Yeah, they did.
as... I was like, he plays a Spider-Man on the TV show.
Yeah.
That's great.
That was a little surprising.
I was like,
I didn't know he was in this.
yeah, I didn't either. I was like, oh my god. I thought that was funnier because, like, there were a lot of people who were just like, Donald for Spider-Man. And I was one of those people who was like, yes. I would be all kinds of okay with this because
Sure.
he's great.
Also, surprise appearance by Pepper Potts, who
Yeah.
hasn't been in the MCU for
Like,
the last 5 movies.
She almost went like an entire phase, didn't she?
Yeah, she wasn't in Age of Ultron. She was not in Civil War. She was not in anything until this one. And I was like, oh, you're back.
Yeah.
I thought she like ran up her contract. I bet they paid her $8 million for that one scene.
Probably did.
But I love the Captain America cameo.
Oh God!
He's
Captain America informational video.
Infomercial for the school district. I thought that was totally great because the PE teacher.
That's something that would happen too.
He's like, remember, kids, follow the rules. Then the PE teacher goes, yeah, he's a war criminal now, but whatever. Gotta show him. So that was fun.
That was very
It's an enjoyable experience. I do think if you're in the older demographic...
You might not enjoy this as much, because it seems to be more targeted for kids, understandably.
Yeah, I think this was intentionally targeted for high school students, middle school students, sure,
That
even elementary
range.
school. That range, I think, if you're in your late 20s, mid 30s kind of age, this is gonna feel a little.
If you're a diehard comic book fan, you're gonna love this, I think. But
Sure.
if you're, it's just an average moviegoer, you might not enjoy this as much as you did like the 2002 or the
the classics,
or the reboot from that, the classic ones.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was just kind of hoping this would break from the Marvel mold a little bit, and I think that's why my expectations were a little higher.
Maybe
and
so.
It really didn't.
Yeah.
It hit the same beats. It's the hero's journey. You know how this movie ends the moment it starts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just another Marvel twist, it's a good movie, but no surprises. And I'm probably going to forget about it in a couple weeks and be like, oh yeah, we saw Spider-Man. And then my parents probably get it on Netflix or something, but for the most part, it's by the books. Doesn't break that Marvel mold, but if you like Spider-Man, this is probably the best one.
Yeah.
I would say. I think I'd rather watch this one.
It is.
Compared to the Tobey Maguire ones, especially. Mm-hmm. The first and second are pretty good, but yeah, definitely not 3. And then the Andrew Garfield ones are, and
We don't talk about those.
we try not to. That it happens.
But anyway, that was our experience.
Yeah. Let us know what you know.
Yeah, and tell us in the comments how you felt about it. It's great. It's a good movie.
I don't think I'm gonna rewatch it.
Okay. Well. Anyway, that's all for this one. So. Whoa.
They just turned off the lights in the theater parking lot.
Whoa.
We're about to get murdered.
That is weird. Okay, let me turn this off for reference.
Yes, Dan. It's black.
Oh my God.
That's creepy.
That is so creepy. Actually, I've never experienced this. We're gonna have fun.
Oh no. They can't see you.
Oh. This is, okay, you can't see this very well, but this is, okay. There's the car. You can barely freaking see it. I should have parked by a light. Oh, hey, that's a person over there. You can't, I'm just narrating because you can't see. Experience video, the audio version. Okay, well, let me just... Right, well, we're gonna go before we get murdered. So...
Because Spider-Man doesn't exist.
Yeah.
He can't save us.
Can't save us, even if I'm dressed up. Anyway, bye.